What's up guys? In this video the off-road go-kart gets paint. Okay, so we're back to working on the 420cc off-road go-kart. So really, all we've got to do now is we've kind of proven itself off-road. So now all we really need to do is paint it. We're gonna go with this matte army green color. It's gonna look really cool. Maybe do some like stencils on the side and stuff. White rims. It's gonna look like a little tank. So it's gonna be fun. But the first thing we need to do is get this thing disassembled. So I think we'll start with like the ammo boxes, engine jack shaft, and all that stuff.
Cool. So we got all the ammo boxes out. We're starting taking out the wiring, and the seat is out now. Yeah, there we go.
Cool. Well, that's pretty much out. So now, this stuff. Cool. Alright, engine's out. Okay, so now we have both wheels off. I think all we're gonna do now is take the shocks out and we'll be sanding this thing, getting it ready for paint. Okay, so it's completely disassembled, and there's some things we like took note of that didn't really look as good. Just some quick little metalwork things. You can see there's a big hole right there, as well as these right here don't look that good. So we're just gonna cut a piece of metal, put it over it like that, just clean it up a little bit. So we're cutting that stuff out. And then we also have to support our ammo boxes, because if you remember, they hung down a lot because of the weight. We did some stuff like chop these. You can see that's looking good. We put this here for our light switch, so it's not just like dangling off to the side. We boxed these in. Really happy with the welds on the top there. That looks good, especially in such a focal point. We also added these braces. That way, let's see if it's hot now. This like is capable of moving the whole frame. That way the angle or the ammo boxes don't pull it down. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip it over and paint the bottom. That way, if there's any like reaction or anything, I mean, it's on the bottom where you're never gonna see it. So we'll flip it over, give it a sand, and then coat it with some paint. All right, so we got some just green camouflage. It looks like military green, so we're gonna start laying it on. I got a pretty solid coat of paint on this thing. I mean, you can see it's super tiger striped up here, but I don't really care when I was putting it on, because you're never going to see the bottom of this thing as long as it's green. But like on these pipes and stuff, sorry about the light, but it's looking pretty good. And like here, we're going to be able to see it. Yeah, but that looks good. Stuff like that. But I mean, the purpose of painting the bottom is just trying to get color where there needs to be color. So Alright, so I have it flipped over and I think I got a pretty good preliminary sand. Just trying to, get it as smooth as it's gonna get. I did stuff like scrape the stickers off of there and trying to smooth out the floorboards. I also scuffed up these side panels again because those are gonna be pretty big focal points. So I want to redo the paint on there and make it better. But so now I just need to. I just wiped everything down with some like wax and grease remover and like Clorox wiped some of the dirty parts off. It's looking pretty good. And it's definitely very smooth. I mean, we're not going for a crazy finish like we did on the 60s cart, but we still want it to look good. So I think what we'll do now is take the green and start spraying a few coats on, and hopefully she'll be looking pretty good. All right, here goes nothing. Not too bad. I might have to scuff it a little bit. You can still see some of the scratches from the 80s yet. It'll make them out okay with some of this. I'm kind of going to treat this as primer because the stuff under this is really rough. But the color's turning out pretty good. Okay, well, I got a first coat of paint on the frame itself. So now I'm gonna paint the rims white, and I think it's gonna really complement the green. So. Sweet. And then if you look over here, you can see she's green, all right. I mean, okay, it has, I wouldn't say it is a super show quality paint job. However, it's gonna be good enough for hauling through mud and stuff and beating off road. And like, don't get me wrong, it looks really good. I'm really happy with it. Like, the finish turned out quite nice. Okay, so got a coat of white on the whole rims. I got the axle on my trusty Go Power Sports box. Be sure to check them out for all your Go Kart needs. But right now what we're doing is I'm just giving this monstrosity some black paint. We're adding some custom touches. For stuff like ammo locks and stuff. I'm excited to see how these turn out. Okay, so I am really happy with how the stencil kit is making this turn out. You can see I have this one ammo box on here. It looks really cool. Ooh. That's awesome. Okay, so I got like the ammo box and stuff on there, but it looks so cool. The no step right there too. I mean, this thing looks like a little tank, so I'm excited to get the white rims on. Okay, so front wheels are on. It looks so good, guys. I'm excited. So now what we'll do is we'll bring the swing arm around and get it on. Alright, well, all the wheels are on, so let's take it down. Can you pull this off, Phil?
Yeah. Oh. Can't do that. Can we do it?
There we go. Spudnik is on the ground. Oh, okay. That is so sick. Okay, so it's all assembled. We just put the, well, it's not completely assembled. Everything to make it rolling and kind of looking how it's gonna look in the final result is on. So I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. I really think the white lettering was a really good idea and set it off. I'll add the other B for the BBR probably tomorrow or the next day when it's all dry. But I mean, you get the idea. So yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We're really close to being done here. All we have to do is like get the jack shaft and all that stuff ran. But we don't have time for that in this video, so we'll do it in the next part and drive it off-road a little bit. Thank you to Go Power Sports. Follow us on Instagram, Build Break Repeat. Thanks for watching, and be sure to see this thing in the next video.